Hi, I'm Steve Murphy, and welcome to the Insider Exclusive. Today, we're continuing our series of headline legal news. We are going to be focusing on billboards gone wild in the city of Los Angeles, and what is the city doing about it? Stay tuned. In Los Angeles, there are approximately 11,000 billboards on buildings and streets. You've seen them all. Approximately 40% of them, 4,000 of them, are considered illegal. Today, we are going to have with us some activists who are trying to change that. But before we introduce one of them, Dennis Hathaway, we are going to go to a video which shows some of these signs. Let's run it right now.
In 2002, Vista Media, a billboard company, sued the city of Los Angeles to stop enforcement of its ban on new billboards. In 2005, the city and Vista Media reached a settlement of that lawsuit. In the settlement, Vista Media admitted that at least 500 of its billboards did not have proper permits. A year later, City Council President Eric Garcetti had this to say about some of those illegal billboards in his own community of Echo Park.
I just wanted to rise on this because this has been something I've been waiting a long time for, and there's been a lot of media attention kind of beating up on the idea of a settlement when we have to kind of deal with the practical reality that for a lot of our communities, we have a lot of small billboards that are in our residential areas. And the ones that always get the news are the big ones that are out there in areas that we all drive by. But when I drive home in Echo Park, in the Echo Park community, on Echo Park Avenue, right there, I count 15 different face boards that Vista Media, to their credit, whenever I talked to them about taking them down, wanted to take down. We had a settlement. We had a kind of a wrench thrown into that for one of the other companies that was in there, but that company has kind of come to the table now, and we have a settlement that, bottom line, for my community, and literally for that drive home for my neighbors who time and time again wonder why there's homes that then literally have on them a billboard, these houses and these 15 faces in 5 or 6 blocks, we can finally take those down.
The billboards you see here are some of the 15 Vista Media signs Eric Garcetti was talking about. The photographs were taken in 2008, 2 years after that city council meeting. Not a single one of those 15 billboards has been taken down.
I am pleased to have with us a great activist, Dennis Hathaway. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
We invited a number of people to be on this show to talk a little bit about why the city of LA is not dealing with this problem. And when I say dealing with the problem is, if 40% of the billboards in Los Angeles are illegal, the city is not only losing money that they could get from some of these permits, but in addition to that, it kind of pollutes the scenery when you drive up and down various streets like Lincoln Boulevard, doesn't it?
The proliferation of signs, just treating the city as a canvas for advertising. We think that is not what the people of the city want.
What brought this whole idea of doing a TV show to my attention was there was an excellent article in the LA Weekly.
Yes.
You probably read it.
Yes.
And basically it said that we have a billboard crisis here. There are other cities around the country, Houston, Philadelphia, that have their billboards under control. And the reason we want to have them under control is, like you said, we don't want every street every inch of every street turned into an advertisement, right?
That's correct.
So my question to you is, why is it so difficult in Los Angeles to get anybody to act, to control, to get these 4,000 billboards that are estimated registered, first of all, okay, and to get everybody on the same page, the same program, so that not only is the city getting, what is it, $163 a year or something like that for a permit, but also to be able to control what we see in our environment?
Well, for several reasons. One is there's no political will. The city councilmen, not only are they taking contributions from the billboard companies, but the billboard companies have a great propensity to sue when they don't get their way. In fact, in 2002, when the city council passed a complete moratorium on any new billboards in the city,
Yes.
Clear Channel, Regency, Vista Media, CBS, they all sued the city.
Sued the city.
They sued the city.
And for what reason did they sue?
They claimed it was unconstitutional.
What about the 4,000 billboards that haven't been registered with the city? What is being done with that?
Well, nothing is being done, and it's a pathetic situation.
I am very pleased to have with me Alejandro Ortiz, who is a commissioner with the Community Redevelopment Agency. Welcome to the show, Alejandro.
Thank you.
Now, your mission with the CRA is to make sure that there isn't billboard blight in Los Angeles, right?
Well, our mission is to fight blight.
Yeah.
And so some of us are trying to include billboard under that category.
Okay.
But fighting billboards has not traditionally been directly the purpose of the agency.
Working as an internal person in Los Angeles, I mean, you see it all. You were appointed by the mayor. Why do you think the city of Los Angeles officials seem not to just give a damn?
Well, I think there comes a time in a city, a critical time, when people start to really look at public space.
Mm-hmm.
When a city achieves a certain level of density, it happens.
Yes.
It's happened to all the big cities across the world, and it's happening to Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
And so city officials are catching up. It's a matter of time. We're going to see more citizen groundswell and a little more pressure on them, and we'll see it happen.
Do you have complaints brought to your commission about some illegal billboards or signs?
No.
You don't?
And in fact, that's been a great mystery to me, and that's one of the reasons that I contacted Dennis.
Right.
Was because you see a lot of interest groups going, they're supporting different issues. Say, if anything comes up having to do with the unions, you have maybe sometimes 50 to 100 union people pushing for contract or another, and when something comes up having to do with billboards, I've always thought it's strangely quiet.
Yes.
And so I've contacted Dennis to see if we can't get some people to come in there and express support.
Do you have a phone number or something that people can contact you if they have some issues to deal with billboards?
I can be contacted through the CRA, and you can find contact information at the CRA website.
Okay, great. All right, very good. Well, listen, it's because of you guys, because of people who are concerned that, you know, hopefully someday we don't drive down the street and we see a billboard every 2 feet because we won't be able to see the sky. I mean, that could happen. I want to thank both of you for
thank you
being
very
on the
much
show,
for having us.
coming down
Thank you,
here
Steve.
on this Saturday, and let's hope we can control some of this blight. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for watching. You can get more information about our guest and the shows at www.insiderexclusive.tv. Thanks again.